People, welcome to the LV Live Show. I am LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Also, too, I'm going to give a big shout out to the new subscribers this week. I truly appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for all your support. But listen, let's get straight into it. I'm going to call it Tuesday Night Knicks because the Knicks pulled out a big victory tonight against the Philadelphia 76ers, 112-99. Listen, this is what I've been talking about, man. You got to beat the elite teams at home. That's the key, and beat them convincingly. And that's what the Knicks showed today. They showed that, listen, last year wasn't a fluke, okay? So this year we're going to be pretty much beating those teams and showing that we belong. And when you have those discussions about the Bucks, about that team across the river, the Nets, right? When you have the discussions about the Heat and all those other teams in the East that are legit right now, you got to mention the Knicks. And I think that by them winning tonight and doing what they did to Philly in the Garden, prime time on a Tuesday night on TNT, proved a lot. I think that's amazing, which I thought was huge today. I'm going to touch on Kemba, but I also loved, which really helped the Knicks tonight, that second unit, man. That second unit is beautiful. With Rose coming out, with Quickly, with Burks, with Obi, and of course you have Taj Gibson coming back. Hopefully, I can't wait to get New Orleans back. That second unit is amazing because you got legit scorers out there. You have an explosive wing and Toppin. You got shooters all around. You got explosive guards and Rose and Quickly, and you got a guy that can knock down the three and Burks. Listen, that unit is what saved us tonight because it was down by 3. But after that unit came in, man, we pretty much took it to the next level. And at halftime, we was up by 20. You know what I mean? So that second unit was big for us. Now, let's talk about the hometown kid. You know what I mean? Kemba stepped it up today, and this is why you got him. This is why you bring a guy like that in. Because Kemba is a legit all-star. He's had a lot of great moments in this league, big moments too. So he's not afraid of the bright lights. He's not afraid of playing against elite competition and showing out, right? And that's why you bring a guy like that in, because he's going to pretty much improve his skill set by playing against the top tier players in this league. And so you're going to see his skills against them. Then you're going to see him pretty much explode because that's when he gets excited, right? And it's just like any other New York City player, you know what I mean? If people know New York City, know how we play in the tournaments, you know what I mean? I've played in a few back in the day. But what I'm saying is that you get excited when you play against top tier competition. You just do. Because now you got to show and prove. And that's what Kemba did tonight. It was no better feeling, man, than watching him, a kid that went to Rice High School in Uptown Manhattan, you know what I mean, from the Bronx, to pretty much be able to showcase his talent and show what he can do on a big stage in the Garden, you know what I mean, which is the biggest stage in the world. So to me, it was big. He played huge, and this is why you bring him. Also, too, Fourier poured in 18 points. He also played huge because he hit a lot of big-time threes when we needed it. So he looked great. Another guy that I want to touch on, Mitchell Robinson, pretty much neutralized Embiid in that middle. Embiid couldn't be Embiid. He couldn't do his thing down there. And that was a lot of it was attributed to Mitchell Robinson's length, his athleticism, and believe it or not, the extra muscle and weight that he's gained over the couple of years. Embiid just couldn't move him around. He had to stick to, getting fouls and phantom fouls and shooting from 3-pointers. He wasn't Embiid at all. And I think a lot of that had to do with Mitchell Robinson. Also, too, I think Julius Randle, sometimes he struggles, right, when his shot's not falling. I think what he has to start adjusting to and what he has to start doing is putting his back to the basket, right? He's got to go down that Baja, man. He's got to. Listen, Tobias Harris was guarding him. I was screaming at the television, punish him in that post, man. He cannot guard you down there. Go down that Baja, get busy. If Embiid comes down to double, swing it to Robinson right there for the dunk. He did it on that one play, and I said, listen, that's all day. That's all day because Tobias cannot guard him in that post. Whenever he sees a smaller guy down there, who's not as strong as him, he needs to put his back to the basket and get busy down there. And then, believe it or not, when he realized his shot wasn't falling tonight, he started facilitating. He started kicking it out. You know what I mean? That's when Kemba started getting busy. Fourier started hitting shots. You know what I mean? And the Knicks looked like a cohesive unit tonight. They looked beautiful. The way they was moving the ball, everybody was involved. It looked great. Quickly looked great coming off the bench. It just was a great team effort, man, tonight. You know what I mean? It was a big, big win against an elite NBA team in the 76ers. So listen, so hopefully they can carry it over to Chicago on a Thursday night. You know what I mean? We'll be watching it at the Bulls because the Bulls are legit this year, and the Knicks can pretty much keep it rolling, man. But listen, I appreciate you guys coming by. All right, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Also, too, please leave comments so we can go back and forth about this. All right, but if not, I'm gonna see you guys Thursday night. Knicks, baby. Big win tonight. Let's keep it rolling. This is LV Live, and I'm out. Peace.